Okay, jacuzzi's rocking here. There's the water coming off of it. I didn't see any leaking before. Alright, around the corner, that's where all the heavy-duty business is. This is the pool equipment. This heater has been decommissioned. This heater does not work. The plumbing has been disconnected from it. I should have turned the gas off to it. I guess I'll probably do that. If I can get to it. I didn't see why they didn't. Alright. Should have. We've got a inline chlorinator. Our valves are not labeled. I mean, they were at one time, but they're not labeled like they should be. We've got air going here. Get this back to where we're at. Back to normal. This filter is probably 2000. It's 21 years old. It's the original filter. This aerator, the blower doesn't look like it's original. Got a label there. I'll get that in a little bit. Some of our low voltage wires are loose. Right here, this automatic pump opener. Our electric conduit is loose coming to the motors. Alright. And this motor, this number 2 motor, is leaking. It's got rust on the motor case. The controls. We don't have any service access in front of the controls here. We don't have much in the way of instructions for the controls either. The GFCI. Let's go see what we can find. Wait a minute. Loose low voltage conduit. Heater's been decommissioned. The rusty pump motor, it's also got a leak. We got some unconventional repairs here. You think that's gonna suck air? You know I do. Down there and there. All that cracking. I saw bubbles earlier. I triangulated this pool, that point, that point, that point. There's not an inch of difference out. It's a PebbleTech surface. We've got algae growing on the pool. And then the surface, I don't know if you can see this well enough. I've been trying. But this surface, you got a big, large patch of compromised PebbleTech surface. So this surface is probably original to the pool. And it'll be prudent to budget for replacement. And I wanted to get something else. Oh, I tripped the GFCI and the pool light went out, so that's a good thing. Oh, there's something else I wanted to. Okay. It'll come to me. These plastic skimmer caps, they should be replaced every 3 years. They should be replaced every 3 years because people can step on them, they get brittle, they break. People can step on them, and then you got a broken ankle and a homeowner's insurance claim. So you can stay away from that. There's some more of the air bubbles I was talking about. It's on the suction side. It was on that little gauge. The plastic sealer looks like it's doing pretty good around all this coping. See what it looks like under here. I think the coping tile might have been replaced, but the plaster not. That's what it's looking like. Is that a better view of it? Now earlier, silly me, I was telling my clients, look at these luminaries. Those are actually drains of some sort. So maybe we'll turn the pump off and we'll get a better look at the drains. This should come out. I wonder if that luminary is working. Let's go reset that thing. Also, we don't have a service light back here, in case you need to get me here in the evening. Well, our luminary didn't come back on. Must be in the manual mode. I was looking for a light switch around here. You need a light switch. Look at that. You need a light switch that you can get to in case of an emergency. So you need to know where the light switch is for the pool. There's the luminary, it's on, and it's also on in the spa. See that? It's also on in the spa. Good to know. We're almost through, bear with me. Likely this has got weather protection. I don't see a weather sensor though. Actually, I do not see any weather protection. It's not required. The weather sensor is not required, but it's nice to have. Unlike your lawn sprinkler system, it turns your equipment off when the on when the weather is getting bad. I already mentioned the algae. Time to triangulate. About 5 inches. That's what it was in the bottom pool too. Between 5 and 6 inches. About 5 inches. One more time. So the spa and the swimming pool are basically level. The mastic sealer's in pretty good shape. The coping tiles are in pretty good shape. We have plastic skimmers. Okay, now plastic skimmers, they should be replaced about every 3 years. And we have weir traps inside these skimmers. And there's nothing that says that you should have them or shouldn't have them. They come with them. There's nothing wrong with having them. That said, those are entrapment issues. A young child can put his arm in there, gets caught like a Chinese finger handcuff thing, you know, that you, and he can't get out, and his arm is elevated, you know, higher than his shoulder, and you know, he gets tired after a while. It's a sad story. This is the overflow drain. For the pool. Okay, are we missing our things, or is it supposed to be like that? I don't know. That's what it looks like. We talked about the algae on the pool surface. We talked about the pool surface giving up the ghost here. We talked about not having a light that's close. Looking for a light so that we could... This gate swings open on its own accord. I mean, it swings open. It's not supposed to swing open into the swimming pool area. It's supposed to have a self-closing spring on it. And it's not supposed to swing in towards the pool area. It's supposed to push out. And then on the other side of the spa, by the gate, that's the electric service for the swimming pool. Okay. Unless that is. Maybe you got two. Maybe you got two. Coming on along, we learned that some of this pool equipment looks original. Probably the chlorinator, probably the diatomaceous earth filter. We also learned in another video that you've seen by now that this drain line is not properly aligned in the front yard. The handles are not properly labeled. We got some impromptu repairs. We got some cracked piping, letting air into the system, causing the bubbles that you see. We learned that we got a leaky, rusty pump motor, and we learned that our conduit's loose, and we don't have enough service access, and we do not have a service lamp. We learned that the water with the heater's been decommissioned.